What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you episode 22 of my Dante's Inferno LP. We have finally got past this puzzle, so now we have to backtrack all the way back to the front of the statue. So, like I said, we're back over there, and we're going to be doing a little bit more backtracking, and but we are finishing up Heresy right here, and we're going to begin. Well, we're not going to begin violence, but we're going to finish Heresy, and we just have to pretty much now get the hell out of here. On our way, let's go ahead and deal with these guys. And if you noticed, I don't know, I didn't mention it last video or whatever, but I now have an extra redemption meter slot, which allows me to stay in redemption even longer. So, you know, that's always a good thing. So, let's come on down over here, and now let's backtrack all the way to the front of the main statue in Heresy. So, that's pretty much all we're doing right now. We're pretty much heading towards the exit right now. So, it's pretty simple, and here we are. Alright, so let's come on over here. Oh, look, lucky me. Fuck, dude, I love these heretics, don't you? Shit balls, man. I hate these fucking things so goddamn much. Luckily, this one's not too difficult, but even still, their teleportation is really annoying. When they're not immune to everything, it's their teleporting that makes them really frustrating to deal with. Luckily for me, though, he's not teleporting too often. One thing you can do is instead of just jumping up in the air and then throwing him, what you can do is knock him in the air and just repeatedly slash him. Just slash him, slash him, slash him, slash him. Don't even bother throwing him. And you'll eventually take care of a good... you should be able to kill him a little quicker that way. I'm only doing this just because it feels morally gratifying to slam this asshole down to the ground. But even though it's not really doing that much damage to him. But, like I said, we're able to defeat these guys. The Ore of Charon just got upgraded. So, let's go ahead and get ready to leave this area. We've got a little bit ways to go. We're not quite done. As you can tell by the video, we've still got a ways to go. So, let's have a look at my relics. So, Azrael's Apprentice is at 2. Tale of Minos. So, yeah, I'm pretty much going to stick with this setup. The Tale of Minos and the Ore of Charon are pretty useful for me because it gets me extra holy and unholy points. So let's just go this way and dodge all the vents. And right here, I'm pretty much just going to be patient, even if it looks like you know, I could go. Like, I'm very patient. I wait till the vents you know, I wait till they actually do their thing before I move. Because I don't want to be too hasty and end up getting burned as I try and leap and then get knocked to my death. Alright, so this puzzle room is a bit of a challenge. What we have to do is we have to essentially... first we have to kill all these damn things, all the pests. But what we're going to do is we're going to have to navigate our way up from section to section, dodging the vents, and moving up towards the exit. And that's really all there is to it. You know, the areas don't move too fast. But the good thing is, if we get hit by a vent, we don't die instantly. We just take a good chunk of damage. So I'm going to jump over here and get this relic. Alright, the Seal of Epicurus. Go figure. We're in Heresy, and this is where the Epicureans are. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see if I can make this jump back over. Alright, good to go. So, let's see, what does the Seal of Epicurus do? Chance to perform a critical strike on any attack is increased. Damage increases by 15%. Enemies are knocked down when a critical strike is landed. Not the best. It doesn't increase... If it doesn't make all my attacks criticals, I wouldn't be interested. It's not amazing, you know, especially when half the time my enemies are dodging my critical strike, my regular attacks. Alright, so over here we have Farinata, the Tuscan aristocrat and military leader who believed that the soul dies with the body, denying life after death. He was condemned as a heretic for his beliefs, so he was pretty much an Epicurean. Let's absolve him, get some points. Alright. So pretty much, like I said, this room isn't really all that dangerous. We just have to, just be patient. That's really all it is. Alright, so here we go. Jump over here. Try not to get burned. So just ride it all the way up. Oh man, it's starting to get cold. It's November. It's November 12th. It's starting to get cold here. It was bright, nice bright day outside. But at 9:30 in the morning, it was 27 degrees, and I walked outside, and it just woke me up, like clearly. Like I was a little groggy, and I didn't have work till late tonight. But I went outside at 9:30, and man, that cold was just so intense. It just woke me the fuck up. So let's go this way. There was nothing else back that way from what I could see, so I just decided to just not even bother. So let's go this way. Swing all the way across, and look where we are. We're out in front of the main statue of Heresy once again. So we just keep coming back here. Alright. Alright, so let's throw this lever, see what it does. Another melting pot full of lava, or something. It'll raise the statue up even higher. And for some reason, sunlight destroys statues. I don't know why. Well, I don't even know. I don't think it's sunlight. We're in hell. I don't think the sun reaches down here. So it's probably holy light destroying a heretic statue, which, if that's the case, it makes sense. We're going to go ahead and save our game right here, but this is not where we're going to end the video. We're going to finish up Heresy, and when we reach the next save point after this, that's where we'll end the video. Alright. So let's head on through. Alright, so, yeah, I remember these areas. What we're going to do is eventually we're going to get to a segment where the walls and like the environment around us will be crumbling. So, let's come on down here. Let's grab all the soul fountains we can. Slide on down first, though. There's some hidden stuff. Well, I don't know how you can call this hidden when you have a bone column leading right to it. But the relic is Frederick's ring. So let's grab Frederick's ring and the soul fountain. And then we're going to climb back up. Alright, so. Let's see. I'm gonna try and have a little bit of a look around. I always try and like look back and double back and make sure that there's nothing else hidden, there's nothing else missing. I prefer to try and get as much as I can, but it doesn't look like there's anything else that I can drop down to or fall off of from this ledge, from the climbable wall. So I just decided, okay, let's move on. I've spent enough time in Heresy, and I'm starting to wear out my welcome here. So, pretty much what's going to happen is we're just going to be running along, and everything will be fine. But for the most part, eventually we'll get to a segment where everything will crumble. And we have to escape as everything's crumbling. So I'm just having a look around in the power-up menu. Eventually I'm going to get the other health and mana upgrades as well as the extra redemption meter. But for now, at this point, yeah, right here, an extra cell is added. So now that I have three redemption cells. So now everything's starting to crumble, but we're not in danger well, we technically are now. So we need to move. Now here's where everything starts crumbling around us, and we have to move quickly. So right there, that was actually pretty close. Like, I don't do too bad for my first try. my first death right here, you see, as you're gonna see, it's gonna be a little unfair, but right here, the wall in front of me, and I'm just like, fuck! So pretty much when you get to that end, you have to wait for the wall to fall a little bit. So wait for like half a second and then jump, and you should be able to reach the climbable wall. So that's literally all you have to do. So let's go ahead and try that again. All right, so now we're gonna get this right. And I almost screwed that up. I almost waited too long while swinging. So pretty much we're on our way out of Heresy. Not much else to explain. You know, this is how we'll bid farewell to Heresy. Right here. Okay, perfect, excellent. Let's come on up. And I don't know, and I just decided to check on down, make sure there was nothing hidden down there once again. But down through here, we're gonna find another save point. We're gonna find Virgil, and we're gonna finally be out of Heresy and begin our descent into violence. So let's come on over here and see what Virgil has to say to us.
My son, within this remaining cavern, there are 3 more circles, one below another, each full of accursed spirits.
So yeah, pretty much we'll get more into that later, but let's just go ahead, save our game right here, and this is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you all in the next video. This is RadTech Shoe, signing off.